Hey guys, it's Silver Snorlax, and I am back with part 2 of PSA Returns Round 23. So, went through a little bit in the last video talking a lot about cards that were coming back. Graded, like I had mentioned, Japanese promotional stuff, Japanese stuff in general for that matter. Lots of full arts we saw last round. This particular part we're going to see some similar stuff. We're going to see a little more Charizard this time around, but we're also going to see some full arts and stuff as well. So a lot to cover. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to start with this short little 2-card stack. This user is Head Charizard TCG. Sent some cool stuff. This is Pikachu Promo Battle Fiesta. If I can get my camera to focus in on it here. Can we? Maybe. There it is. There it is. Awesome. So that's a very cool card. There's a lot going on with it. Having it be a Gem Mint 10 is just that more awesome too. Lots of sheen, lots of sparkle. We got Mega Gengar in there. We got some Lucario. Another EV Evolution. I've forgotten the names of half of them because there are so many. And a Panda, because why not? So there is just so much going on with this card, and it's really rather cool. So I'm happy to see this, and I believe we see it at least one more time in this round as well. But it was a very popular card. I know one I've had requested to be graded before, so you will likely see it in other returns as well. And then the other card he submitted, also a Gem Mint 10, was the Full Art Gardevoir EX. So very similar to the American version. The swirl pattern is slightly different. The American pattern, it's kind of a sharper, more defined swirling pattern, kind of ripples out. Whereas this is, well, I wouldn't say necessarily like more natural or anything. I would say that the swirl pattern flows better, if that makes sense. It seems a little more natural, a little more organic. It looks very nice. We'll move on to 2 of the larger stacks. This one is from Jose E. Rodea. Got some cool stuff in here. We have Mega Charizard EX. We see this one a couple times. This is the one numbered 108. There's another one that is very similar. There are several different kinds of Mega Charizard. The differences between them really have to do with their number within the set, I believe. But here's Mega Charizard, very popular, especially this round. I think I saw several come back. So that's a nice Mint 9. A Mega Lucario EX, Mint 9 here as well. Very ferocious, kind of punching straight through the fourth wall of the card, if you will. That's a good look to it. Here's a big favorite for me. This is a Gem Mint 10 Mega Kangaskhan. That's great artwork. Love Mega Kangaskhan. Very powerful Pokemon, especially in the VGC format. Primal Clash Dive Ball. Very elegant golden border. Also, speaking of elegant golden borders, here's a golden switch. I like the artwork on this one in particular. Seems like there's a lot going on with it there as well. Not entirely sure what we're seeing near Mint 8 on it. Some edgeware whitening, I guess just enough to knock it down. Great card, however. Another Mega Lucario EX, also a Mint 9. Full Art Lucario EX, like I mentioned before, lots of full arts in this particular round. There's one. Here's 2. Both of those Mint 9. We've got a half art version from Furious Fist Lucario EX, so a lot of Lucario in his particular submission. Mint 9. I love how his fist kind of encompasses the entire card. Like everything comes into play. I think that's really cool. I like that artwork is done. Charizard EX, Mint 9, half art version. Also a Mint 9 Charizard EX full art. We have 1, 2 of those. Wonderful card I can never pronounce, from Flashfire. So a couple sets ago. I know this was pretty popular when I first started. When Flashfire first came out, that was submitted to me quite a bit. So we keep seeing him. He keeps resurfacing. One of my favorite cards from his submission was this Groudon EX. It's a Mint 9, but it looks very powerful, very encompassing to the card. like how it looks like, not necessarily like rocks are being blown upwards, but I kind of imagine it as rocks coming down, like he's using, you know, rock slide or something, or just kind of coming down while he's in attack mode. I think that's pretty sweet. Another favorite card of mine was this Mega Aggron EX. Another mint 9. Powerful looking. Mega Aggron by itself is just powerful looking, so that's pretty cool. And again, a very popular card from this set. It's what, the third time we're seeing it, Gardevoir EX. With that swirling pattern, maybe you guys can even see the differences between the American and the Japanese version. I feel like that Japanese version, that's more, like I said before, more organic, kind of an organic swirl pattern, versus the American where it's much more uniform, kind of hypnotic versus an organic look. So I guess whichever one you're into more, that's kind of the route you should collect or go with if you're collecting Gardevoir. Last stack to do for this particular part. This is from the user Danny Garcia. And he has several cards here. We have Mega Charizard again, who you'll see as mint 9. Mega Charizard EX 8.5. We don't see a lot of graded 8.5s, but we see one here. So very, very close to a 9, also very, very close to an 8. That's what that means. Generally means if you see 8.5, it's closer to a 9 than it is 8. But you very rarely see those half grades coming from PSA. They're generally very defined as far as to what they want. If they can't make a decision, that's generally how they do it. Another Mega Charizard EX. The serial number is 69 on this one, as were the last two. And then here's the part of the differences here is the serial number again. This one is 108. Really, it looks like the same card. Pretty much is. So one is the way PSA does it, you can even see how they do it on their label. Here's ultra rare, and here's just standard. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of take a quick look at those two side by side. So I forget which one separates, if there's like a color difference that separates them more so than just the number in the set. But that's pretty cool regardless. I feel like this one has more gold to it. I don't know why. That's weird, I guess. Another mint 9, the 108 version. Here we go, another silver Dialga. This one came back as mint 9. Very cool card. I like it quite a bit. Latios EX, mint 9. Full Art Charizard from Flashfire, mint 9. Like I was saying earlier, Primal Groudon EX, mint 9. Gorgeous card, so much going on with it, very cool. I like Groudon Kyogre quite a bit in this set. So we'll see Primal Kyogre as well. So back-to-back Primals. Very cool. Here we'll see Mega Gardevoir. So again, lots of Gardevoir in this set, or this round rather. Mint 9 here. Here's the other weakness policy from this particular round. I feel like we have a third one, but I can't quite remember. Primal Groudon Half Art. This one comes back as a mint 9. Very nice, very nice. Even better, Gem Mint 10, Primal Clash Kyogre. So that's phenomenal. Great card. And lastly, another Charizard Full Art. So very cool there. Alright guys, that'll do it for part 2 for round 23. Kind of closing the gap here a little bit. Only 3 more users to go over. Some good stuff to go over, however. In those last couple submissions, some rather unique stuff I'd like to cover. So upload again tomorrow. You guys go ahead and can look forward to that, and I will have that upload fairly soon.